What is up, guys? Yellow Gamer here, and today I am bringing you guys episode 5 of my Chargers rebuild on Madden 17. Now, I just finished the free agency in real life. I just finished that, and so I'm really happy to be back here and be able to play a little bit more of it. So I'm really happy to bring this next episode to you guys. So to start this episode, it looks like that right guard that we drafted really late in the last episode actually is good enough to be our starting right guard, I think. I don't know, for some reason I'm confused. He's a left guard at heart, but he's going to be our starting right guard, it appears. Or no, hope is we draft. I don't know. Somehow we got a starting right guard out of this. It's his second year, so okay. I guess we didn't draft him last year, but the year before that. I guess he's good enough to be a starting right guard this year. But either way, we need a center really bad, and I wouldn't mind working on the rest of this offensive line, but I'd rather do it in the offseason of next year. Because the only real thing we need is a center. I don't want to trade for just these minor upgrades. It would be too much money to give up. So we're gonna look for a center, and we got a really nice core on defense, like really nice young core. The only real thing I would do is, I wouldn't really do anything actually. This looks really good. So we got a really nice defensive team, I would say. So the only real thing I want to do is, well, first we need to sim into the regular season. I'm gonna wait till the regular season. We'll get to the first week of the regular season, trade for a center, then sim about 4 weeks. See where we're at. We're the Barons. I don't even know what city we're in. Let me check that out real quick, because I'm kind of curious where we're playing out of. If it'll tell me. We're the AFC West. We're the Brooklyn Barons. Okay, Brooklyn's a pretty high market, so we should be making money. Hopefully enough so we can actually get some free agents. So this relocation might end up helping me out a lot. And okay, sim regular season, sim ahead. I'm really excited though. I'm really excited for this season. That's why I couldn't wait. Usually I like to wait a day or so before I play everything, but I had to play this right after the free agency and the rookie draft, because I'm really that excited to see how these rookies do. Because we got we got 4 top 15 picks from last year, 2 top 5 picks, and then a 10th and a 13th overall pick. All 4 of those guys ended up being first round level players. Some of them ended up being a lot better than others. And looks like Jerome Barnes is actually going to miss some time due to an injury, actually. So we're gonna actually have to wait before we see his debut. A lot of you guys are saying turn injuries off, and of course it's not a bad idea. But I try to keep it realistic, so we're gonna have to wait half a season to see this guy. Oh, he was supposed to save our running game too, and he's gonna be out for half a season. As long as he's not an injury-prone player, I'm not going to worry about it. Bender's just going to have to come up big, throwing to some of these other receivers, and hopefully Melvin Gordon can do all right. So we're going to trade for this. This is why I need to work on my offensive line. I can't be letting my running back get hit pretty hard. So hopefully working on this offensive line a little bit can help. If we can find a team with a nice center and a nice right guard, that would help out a lot. Because then I'll just package both those guys, and I'll trade a couple picks rather than just one. Corey Lindsley. No, this guy's not good. The other guy's not good. Plus, they just signed Lindsley last year, so I doubt they want to get rid of him so quickly. Oh, freak, the Cowboys' offensive line, obviously. Travis Frederick, I mean, that would be we'd have to trade a lot, but I wouldn't mind trading a first rounder for that. I wouldn't mind trading a first and a second rounder for those 2 guys. I know that's a lot to give up, a first and second rounder, but those are 2 top-notch offensive linemen that we could never pick up in a draft. We'll have to give them some player that makes a lot of money, though. Who makes a lot of money on this team? Maybe who makes a lot of money that doesn't deserve that money, is what I should say. Travis Benjamin makes a lot of money. He's a number 4 receiver for us now, so we don't really need him. Maybe 1.63 million. So, they need a cornerback. I like Hayward too much to just get rid of him. Do we have any nice backup right-ins? We have Lawrence Guy. Is he any? No, they're not interested in him, of course. Left us a linebacker. I don't want to give up. There's so many options. I could give up technically I could give up Denzel Perryman, but if I give up Denzel Perryman, I want to give up Travis Benjamin and a first rounder too. I want to give up maybe Perryman and Benjamin, not that first rounder. But I don't know if I want to give up Perryman either. That's a lot to give up. They need a right tackle apparently. We have Barksdale. They're not interested in Barksdale. Are they interested in Perryman? Let's just check. Doesn't mean I'm going to trade them. Let's just check if they're interested. They're not even interested in Perryman. So, are they interested in Gomes? No. I don't get this. I don't get what their interest, why it's saying they want certain guys when they actually don't. So we can trade Hayward. I mean, I like my secondary a lot. I like Hayward a lot, but we can get another cornerback. So if we traded Hayward and a 4th rounder, would they accept that? Oh, we still need to give up more money, of course. We'll give up guys a backup. What if we just did these 2 guys? Not quite as interested. They're not interested enough, but we added that 4th rounder. I think we'll be able to get these 2 guys. Now I know there's a lot to give up, but we'll just sign another right end to be the backup. So guy's not that important, but Hayward's a little tougher guy to fill in. So oh yes, they're gonna accept this trade. So now let's go to the right end position in free agency and make up for that. Let's see. Just all okay. This is a confusing little menu. No, right end, not right guard. I have to clear up 1.9 million. Of course I do. Anybody who's like cool, just making like no money? Nope. All these guys want like $2 million. That makes no sense. You guys are on the practice squad. How can you want $2 million? Okay, these guys are just ridiculous. We're not even gonna sign a backup. Then we're just gonna well, let's just see what this will look like if we don't get a backup. We still have enough guys to back up, so what we need the most is a cornerback. I have like all my picks, so I could trade a 1st rounder and try to get a cornerback. Because our cornerbacks are pretty awful now, I'll be honest. Our O-line is pretty dope though, because we got Frederick and Martin now, which is going to make up for a lot of these guys not being that good. I still want different tackles, but having Frederick and Martin is a really good start. So maybe we'll just let's just go a season with a back cornerback. Let's not trade more than we have to. And now let's actually let there be some auto. I want these guys to be upgraded. So let's have our players get upgraded real quick. Auto upgrade. And shouldn't be taking that long. Okay, there we go. Now that we're done with that, all we have to do, it looks like, oh, Bosa went up in overall, 85 overall now he's a good player. Now the only real position I need on defense that I need is going to be, because we can deal with Ishmael. So the guy we need cornerbacks, that's what we need. And those are expensive and those are tough to get. So it's going to be a lot of money to try to get those guys. But now on offense, we're completely fine. I'm not going to say we need anything on offense. Because right now it doesn't really look like we need anything on offense. So let's try to sim to week 4. I know I clicked all the way to midseason, but let's just, after week 3, we'll click circle, and hopefully it'll sim through week 4. Sometimes it sims really weirdly. Henry Bender threw for 364 yards. He is such a beast player. So we're 1-2, so not the greatest start. But it's not going to kill us either. I mean, it's not the worst start. So we got destroyed by the Chiefs, and we lost pretty bad with the 49ers, but that's okay. Let's see. In our debut, in that guy's rookie debut, Barry Marley threw 5 touchdown passes and no interceptions. What the heck? That's the rookie that was drafted like 4th overall. He's a beast. Well, that's crazy. We got Gillette involved. He got 60. I mean, all 3 of these guys got involved pretty well. So that's something I'm happy about. Perryman did a great job. McCree did good. Bosa got a TFL. What about our middle linebacker? Jamie Gomes got 6 tackles. Okay, I'm gonna deal with that. That's not bad. Then I shouldn't be going week by week. I know this is gonna take a long time, but it looks like Bender didn't really play much this game. Maybe he got injured. Which would explain why we struggled a lot to score. But defensively, Jamie Gomes does a good job. Perryman does a good job. So do Verez, so does Adshu. So I'm not too, I'm not upset about that game. It's hard to win games, especially when our quarterback is injured. But he did come back in this game to throw for 364 yards and 4 touchdown passes. And yeah, we're not going to let ourselves lose to Blaine Gabbert, so I'm happy about that one. Melvin Gordon, I mean, I don't like our running game right now. Cedric Gillette, though, got 125 yards and 2 touchdowns. He's doing, I mean, Shaquem Towns is not even doing that good, but this guy, Cedric Gillette, is a beast. And then defensively, Jamie Gomes doing a good job. I mean, I'm really happy with that guy Gillette, though. He is an absolute beast so far. The main thing right now is we're going to get, like, teams are going to destroy us in the passing game because we don't have any cornerbacks. So, it's going to be a tough road ahead. But if we can look at some of these top-notch cornerbacks. This guy looks good, Ray Colmer. B+ man coverage. B-, I like this guy. Easton Foley, 6'1". If we can get some top-notch cornerbacks, I'm not going to freak out about anything. Yeah, we're going to try to probably draft one cornerback, maybe try to sign another one. But let's look at some negotiations. We're going to definitely try to sign, I think that was Perryman. Yeah, we're going to try to sign Perryman back. And that's the only real guy that it looks like I really need to sign back. I might sign some of these other guys just to kind of keep myself with enough roster space. But where do you have this guy? Like, no, not that much money. We're giving him like, he wants, I'm gonna give him more than that. I'm gonna give him way more than he wants. He's not gonna be able to say no. Can I improve the bonus? Okay, I guess I can improve the bonus, you douche, but I mean, because we have a lot of money, like we have a lot of bonus too, so we can definitely increase the bonus if we wanted to. I just wish that like before, like when we're negotiating, you say, can you increase the bonus, and then it would put you in a menu where you can choose to increase the bonus, rather than just making you wait a week and then do it again. It's kind of weird. So we'll give you like we'll give you a huge bonus. I don't care much about the bonus. We have a lot of money. So, we got Perryman back for multiple years, so we're not going to have to worry about him for a long time. A player has regressed. Melvin Gordon. Well, that's because he sucks. So, I'm not even surprised about that. We actually won that. We beat the Steelers 34-28. Check out this game. Let's check out this game real quick. How do we win this game? Bender with another great performance. He actually outplayed Ben Roethlisberger with almost a 400-yard performance. Melvin Gordon did absolutely horrendous. Le'Veon Bell ran all over us. How do we win this game then? Gillette with another touchdown. Shaquem Towns having one of the better performances of his rookie career, almost getting 100 receiving yards. Perryman did a good job. Did we get any? We got one interception. We got the interception. Tony Jefferson in his return from being injured, so I'm happy about that one. So there we go. I'm not upset about that at all. We definitely, I mean, getting a win against the Steelers is a really, really good sign, especially because our defense sucks. So to keep them from absolutely destroying us, I'm really happy about that. So now let's sim to midseason and see what's going on there. I mean, we're gonna sim past the trade deadline. I don't think there's anybody I need to trade for though. I'm really, really curious as to how this team's going to do. I think, obviously, our quarterback is definitely secured with that first-year player, or now he's a sophomore, but yeah, I think we're secure with him at quarterback, because he is doing phenomenal, especially with how he puts up like 400 passing yards a game. Our running game is what I'm most concerned about, because obviously our guy's been injured, but he should be back by now. Now that we're in midseason, he should be back, and he is. Barner is back. I'm really happy with Gillette as well. We got Towns. I mean, we got a talented team right now. But primarily, I'm really happy with Bender. I think we'll be alright with him. So let's spend Team XP again. I want to do this like every few weeks. So we'll auto-upgrade all these players. Especially the rookies. I mean, a lot of our rookies have superstar potential, so they should be getting a lot of XP, especially Towns. He already has like 6,000 XP. He's not even doing that good, so I guess we're going to look at the past few weeks, though, and maybe he's been doing better. We're about to find out. We're just coming off a loss to the Broncos, it appears. If we're looking closely, we went on a 3-game winning streak. So we went on a stretch there that we were doing really good, and then we kind of fell back down to earth with a 3-game losing streak, which is too bad. So Bender got 3 touchdowns and no interceptions. Gordon actually did a nice job that game. Allen did good, Shaquem Towns did good, and Gillette got another touchdown. He is just phenomenal. That's all I can really say about him. Defensively, this cornerback did a nice job. Denzel Perryman did a nice job. Luga did a nice job. I mean, I'm really happy with our team, to be honest. I think we're definitely on the pace to where we could rebuild this team. We have a lot of young talent, so I'm not super worried about it. As Bender, I mean, Bender's just going off this season. Like, he's throwing for 300 yards, 300 plus yards, and 3 touchdowns almost every single game. Our issue is the running game. That's like, it's not even debatable. The running game is the issue. Shaquem Towns, I'm gonna call him Shaquem Touchdowns, had 2 touchdowns. Maybe that's his new nickname, Shaquem Touchdowns. And then we didn't do bad on defensive end either. We're just gonna keep looking here. I'm really hoping that we can continue this pace though. I mean, all our rookies are looking really, really good. Bender did a great job this game. He didn't have as many yards or anything, but he didn't give any interceptions up, which is a great job. Melvin Gordon did all right. Receiving wise, Towns got a touchdown. Allen did all right. Gillette actually didn't get a touchdown in that game for like the first time ever. And then we're gonna look at the Broncos. This will be the last game that we played through the simulation. Once again, Bender did a pretty nice job. This is his worst game of the season, and it's not even that bad. Deron Barner is back in his first game back. He's going to average 3 yards per carry, get a touchdown. He does fumble the ball, but that's not the worst thing in the world. Towns did a nice job. Barner did a nice job, 52 receiving yards. That's something I'm happy about. I mean, because we need to get the running game involved. That's the thing. We need to get the running game going. And I don't know what it is that like keeps us from running the ball. I don't know if that's just the Chargers offense. But I think if we can get the running game going, that's really where we're going to try to win games. So we're going to sim. It's going to stay to the playoffs, but let's just sim through like week 12. And take a look there, because I'm trying to sim about 4 weeks at a time. We're actually going to sim through week 12, so we're going to get to like week 13. And in week 13 we're 4-7. So, I mean, it hasn't been that good of a year so far, to be honest. It really hasn't been, but that's okay. I mean, we're going to get there. That's the thing. I do believe that we will be able to rebuild this team. That's the truth. The Chiefs are 10-1 right now. We only lose by 2 points to them. I mean, I do honestly believe this team is going to be rebuilt. So the Cardinals, how we do against this team? It seems like we only win. Like we'll win if Bender does a great job. Actually, this game Bender didn't put up that crazy of points. Deron Barner did a great job. On the receiving game, Gillette 101 yards. I mean, the dude is crazy. Defensively, we got Luga, who got almost 2 sacks. Any interceptions? 2 by Jason Verrett. That's a phenomenal job. I think our team's actually really good. I mean, I think we have a lot of talent. We just really need to put it all together. We just need to fill up a couple more pieces with the right guys, and then I think we'll be a championship team. Bennett did a great job this game. Barner did not that good. Receiving-wise, Keenan Allen did a great job. Shaquem Towns did all right. Gillette does it phenomenal. Like, I don't mind him at all. I think he's a great receiver. I actually like him more than Towns, and Towns is the guy we drafted higher. So now we get another 3 touchdown game by Bender. We're gonna have to look at his stats because he's doing a great job. Barner with 81 rushing yards that game. I'm not upset with that at all. That's another great job. Cedric Gillette with 105 yards and 2 touchdowns. Come on, he's so good. And then defensively, Alan McCree did a great job this game with 10 tackles, 2 TFLs. I'm expecting Alan McCree to be the best defensive player on my team in just a matter of a couple years, because we spent a #1 overall pick on him. The intention was that he was going to be crazy good. He was the best player in that draft class. So obviously I have high expectations, but right now, Henry Bender is one of the best players in football. It's crazy. If you look at those stats right there, he's doing just absolutely phenomenal stuff over here. If we look at the whole NFL, let's look. He's 3rd overall in yards, and he is 2nd overall in passing touchdowns. He is just right behind Blake Bortles. Blake Bortles is doing a phenomenal job. So Henry Bender, give him a couple of years, I think will be the best quarterback in football. I do honestly believe that. So we're gonna send him to the playoffs right now. I don't believe we'll be a playoff team this year, but I believe we're good enough to actually. I don't know. I believe we obviously are getting better. Now the record might not fully show that, but I believe we are getting better because we have a lot of young talent. And I think like it's impossible for us not to get better because all we're going to do, all these guys are doing is getting closer to their prime. So there's no way they get worse. The one other guy I actually want to look at was Gillette. I think Gillette is the obvious offensive rookie of the year right now. I mean, every single time we look at the stats, he has like 100 yards and a touchdown. So he's going to finish with like 10, at least probably 10 receiving touchdowns this season. As a rookie, if you get 10 receiving touchdowns, I mean, and over 1,000 yards. I think he'll get over 1,000 yards too. I mean, that's phenomenal. So I'm really happy with this team. So we're gonna look real quick at his stats right now, and it appears that we finished 6-10, which I don't mind. We're gonna get a nice pick out of this. We actually traded our picks now that I think about it. We might actually still have our first rounder, but we're gonna have like the 7th overall pick or something, which is not bad. I mean, it's a pretty good pick. Obviously, like at this point, I'm hoping that we can start turning things around and actually being like a playoff team, but that's okay. Bender got 4,400 yards, 30 touchdowns, and 14 interceptions, so obviously he's getting better. And he is going to be, the only problem is he got sacked, what, 34 times? Yeah, that's too much, so we're going to need to work on this offensive line a little bit. Rushing-wise, though, Barner is hopefully setting the tempo. I really need him to be the best running back on this team. And we obviously improved our running game. We got a lot more yards this year than last year, which is the good news, but we still need to, we got a long ways to go. Barner got over 1,000 yards and 12 receiving touchdowns. That's phenomenal for rookie year. Shaquem Towns got more receptions, but Galechis does more with his touches. He's a little bit better in the open field. And Shaquem Towns, being a red zone option, only got 5 receiving touchdowns, so I don't understand that. But still, that's kind of what the team looks like. Defensively, let's see who did what. Gomes got almost 100 tackles in his rookie season. 3 TFLs, any forced fumbles? Come on. 3 forced fumbles, 3 recovered fumbles. No touchdowns, but still, that's really, really good. Ishmael got 3 interceptions. I like that. Verrett got 5, so another great year from Verrett. McCree did a great job, 78 tackles. Joey Buss got 70 tackles, almost 10 sacks. Adechu got over 10 sacks. Lou got over 10 sacks. I mean, we should be a top-notch team on paper. We just need to put everything together. And, I think this could be really good in just a couple of years, guys, so I'm not too worried about it. Next year, we're going to try to sign a couple more guys, a couple more pieces. I think if we can get a nice left tackle and right tackle, and maybe a cornerback, I think we'll be a Super Bowl team in the next couple of years. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please click that like button below. Make sure to comment your opinion on this series and what I could do to make it more interesting in the comment section below. And lastly, subscribe if you have not already to stay tuned to this series and other series I got going on my channel. You guys are doing a great job of supporting me with this series, and I really do appreciate it so much because I'm trying to do something different, and you guys are showing a lot of support for that. So I really do appreciate it so much. And that's the end of it for this episode, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.